Hello, I'm Cameroon, and welcome to our Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program, Career in 1.02. So, I think the question at this point is, what missions are we going to take? Because we need science, and we need to upgrade our buildings. I did not mean to go in, I meant to right-click on. Yeah, so we could upgrade that, which would get us parts, part count. But what missions do we have? So we got Fly by the Mun, which I think is almost certainly doable if we get more parts. I'm not sure if it's doable. You know, maybe we should take this and try to get it with the parts we have. Like with a 30 part count. I mean, on the other hand, we're talking about, what, just, oh my goodness, look at that. Well, I don't know, all of these are kind of like this would be fantastic and all, but, I don't think we can actually... I know we can't complete it right now. And I don't think I want to put it into the, we're going to do this queue, since who knows when we would actually be able to accomplish it. So we'd be stuck with just, say one contract available. I kind of think we could accomplish this one. So we'll go ahead and take it. And we might as well upgrade this because we're going to need it eventually. So might as well pay the price now. So we're gonna need, what is it, like 5,000, 6,000 delta V? Is that about right? 6,000 meters per second? Yeah, it can't be that much because it's 40. We'll say it's 4,500 to get to orbit, 900 to get to the Mun, or 600 to get to the Mun. I think it's 900 to get to Minmus. So if we can get like maybe 5,500, I think we'd be good. Wish we had the small engine. This is really big. We don't really want that engine of that size. Alright, so I actually had saw somebody make a good point that for these missions, even if we take the science, we can put the science into we don't have to return with the thing. We can just we can't EVA yet. How much does EVA cost? Ooh, we could do it, but then I don't think we could... I don't think we'd have the money to then actually launch, what would that leave us with? Yeah, we might not be able to do it. So, what I'll do is, let's put this together the way we think we can accomplish it. And then, if we're gonna have enough money, then we can give it a shot. Science, this is what we want. Do just one. Yeah, all for the aerodynamics, basically. I wish we had... I really, really wish we had better equipment here. So that's 1,600. So if we can launch this into orbit, then we'll have plenty, I think, plenty of there and back. In fact, maybe it's better to do that. I don't know. I kind of like the extra safety margin. So we have to just figure out how to get all of this into orbit without really using it. But at least now we have the ability to have lots and lots of parts. Wow. I keep forgetting just how restrictive this is when you don't have enough of the, like, correctly sized parts. And I guess we're gonna need to do... Can we do, like, 4 of these? Oh, actually, no. Can we do 4? And then set the thrust so that we still have enough acceleration. It doesn't really change our delta V, right? So it just changes how long the burn is. We're still well shy of what we need. Alright, so maybe these aren't going to be the answer. Question is, can we... I mean, we've got a thrust-to-weight ratio that's favorable, so can we just stack some more on here? Yeah. And maybe what we do... Can we, like... If we do... I think this is probably not great for me. Will it explode? But alright, so that would get us... That would probably work. Of course, then we don't have any gimbaling. I feel like this is just asking for trouble, but we'll try it. These a little bit further down. Right. Well, we can use these then for aerodynamics, or for a control authority. Although, I feel like we could be looking at something a little disastrous. Alright. No, what do I want to call this? We don't want to call it disastrous. Alright, so we have science capable. Oh, we have. Well, yeah, we have this parachute, so that should be fine. These will explode, but that's fine. Alright, well, let's. I think we want Jeb to pilot this. I think we're going to want the stability assist aspect. Alright, so let's check our staging. Looks good. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and launch. Let's see what we've got. I have this feeling that the joints are going to simply flex and explode. But maybe not. You know, maybe it'll be fine. Oh my god. You got this, Jeb. Okay, and... Okay, that's not bad. I think we've got this. Save some of that thrust. I hope those don't destroy anything. It would be unfortunate, to say the least. You can hold this, Jet. You're a much better pilot than. Okay, it looks like this is going to be fine. It's our apoapsis. And you know, the other part of this, of course, is we don't have any maneuver nodes. So we just have to sort of trust in oh, let's not spin. At least not more than we have to. We do want to start getting, yeah. Whoa, we're losing it, we're losing it. Let's push away from the debris. Okay, we've got a 110 kilometer orbit, so we're at least going to be okay that way. We've got a heat shield. We're in the non-bugged version, so we should be okay there. I don't know how much delta V we've got left, but we actually should have quite a bit, I think. Question is just, do we have enough, and will we maintain? So we have to be careful about electric charge and stuff, right? We don't have any. Oh, I should have gotten rid of the monopropellant. I love this game. This game is just a fantastic, fantastic piece of education and entertainment all wrapped into one. Hey, and with the ambient light adjustment thing, we can actually see what we're doing. Huzzah. We have to be really careful with the electric charge, I think. I think we're going to start burning when we're around 100, maybe 7,000. I feel like it'd be a little bit better to be early than to be late. But actually, I guess with 110 kilometer, we have room to fall back some, so that's fine. So maybe I will wait till I'm closer to apoapsis. Now we're going to at least recharge the batteries here when we do this this burn, so that part's okay. So let's circularize. So we don't have any gimbling on this engine, which is why it's like, it's a little tricky. So we only have the SAS in the command pod to do this part. Or to do this with this particular engine. But once we, hopefully we'll circularize here, and I think we had like, what, 1,200 in the third stage, so hopefully we will make orbit on just this stage. So if we can do this, then we should have plenty of fuel. So we're still accelerating. So we just have to watch for our, okay. So we didn't quite make it, but I think we've got enough to to give this a shot. You just need to get above 70. Okay, there we go. Stable orbit. Now we need to look for the Mun to show up on the horizon. So we're going to have to be coming back around this side. But at least that means it'll be the daytime. Okay, so we don't want to keep that. No value. Alright, so what are we looking at? Well, let's fast forward then. Because we're not going to be burning until we're in the daytime here. No need to burn electric charge for this. Alright. So let's see, where... Okay. So when we see the moon appear here, we start burning. I think that's Minmus. Wish I could... There must be... Maybe there's a part of the Distant Objects mod that will, like, show you when you hover over it or something. Just start a nice slow roll. Or whatever you want to call this. Because right as we gain visibility, we want to burn straight for the Mun. That's our contract, right? I buy the Mun. So we don't even have to make orbit, we just have to make it there and back. Now what's tricky is, of course, we don't have maneuver nodes, so we can't plan anything. We are just guessing. So, like, it's one of those things where I'm glad that I had that experience pre-maneuver nodes, because if I didn't, I'd be terrified. I'd be like, no, we can't do it. But it's totally doable. To get to the Mun. Like the other ones I probably wouldn't do, but to get to the Mun, it's completely reasonable to do this. It won't give you, like, the perfect burn, but you don't need to be perfect. As long as you have enough delta V, you don't need to be perfect. Although I suppose that works for pretty much everything, so... Just trying to figure out where we're going to cross. I think... I don't want to fly by too fast, but I don't want to just sit here waiting while we just kind of, like, watch time go. Come on. Come on. We should be able to see. There it is. There it is. Okay. So we just need to kick off. Good luck and Godspeed, Jeb. Now we'll switch out to the map view. We're going to need to see where we intersect. And I think if we can get out... I know there's a time, or a specific window. And so I'm hoping it'll still give us the encounter. I can't remember if it does. It's like 10 million or something. Well, we're going to find out if this gets us an encounter. If not, then, you know, we'll just be... we'll just do a return. So at least it's, you know, safe. I think we've got plenty of fuel. Yeah, we've got plenty of fuel, especially since we're not trying to orbit the Moon. Which would probably be doable. Like, I think we'd probably be able to have, you know, slow down and return. But I think I want to wait till we have an actual contract for that. Just for the money, basically. Come on, go away, contracts window. There we go. So I think we should get our encounter. I really wish we had maneuver nodes. And EVA. Oh god. Yeah, we've got an encounter all right. We need to burn... oh, dear Dear God. I don't know if that's actually helping. We need to burn coming in inclined. Oh God, what do we want to do? We want to burn at 90. Okay. Okay. I don't know where we're going to end up, but that was not going to be good. Alright, well, we should still have enough fuel to return. Go ahead and open this up, and we'll get our goo. Alright, keep that. Oh, I forgot. Son, we're going to have to keep this on re-entry and hope that we... Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot we have no... I forgot that we can't do the EVA, so we're going to have to hope that we can return this, but I don't think we can. I think it's going to burn up. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh well. At least it's not a horrible, horrible mistake. I mean, it just means that we did the science, but we're not going to get to, you know, capitalize on it. It's because I was meaning to check to see if we could pick up the EVA. Oh well. So we're going to come in close, but you know, we've got plenty of margin of error there. So I was not expecting to just completely run into the moon. I probably should have aimed for about 9 million, maybe 10 million instead of 11. Like, I should have given myself a little more distance there, but I figured we'd be close. I wasn't expecting to have to avoid running into the moon. Why does this say that our periapsis... Oh, because we're 108. Yeah, I can read numbers. Boy, if you were in this, if you were Jeb and you were looking... Like, let's see. What does he see out of the window? If we roll the craft... There's stars. Oh, that's cool. There's Kerbal. Okay, so we just don't have a view of the moon, which is probably good, because if you did, you would probably be a little bit terrified to see it, you know, rushing up at you like this. I mean, what did they tell me to do? All right, so we won't be able to figure out what we're going to do until we're outside. I'm hoping that we're not, like, on a, you know, an escape trajectory. Because we might be saying goodbye to Jeb at that point. Alright. Let's see. Can we get, like, a crew report here? Okay, we cannot. I was kind of hoping that we could do, you know, a 2 crew reports kind of thing, but... I think if we could EVA, or if we had a little bit more, or I should say, if I had a little bit more confidence in my piloting and fuel consumption, I might be able to dip down below, I think it's 10 kilometers to get the low, and then maybe I could do it. All right, so we're outbound here. So we're slowing down, I think. that we should be okay, because we're obviously going to leave the sphere of influence of the Mun. Question is just, what does that look like then for our Kerbal orbit? Wow. Okay. Well, when we get out here, we're going to burn and try and actually return home. This is pretty far out. I'm just saying. Can we get a crew report? Like, will it let us from here? No. Man, that's unfortunate. So we definitely want to burn from the furthest point, because I don't know how much delta V we have, and I really hope we don't encounter the Mun on the way back, because that could throw everything off. Okay, so let's we've got electric charge, so that's good. I mean, I think we have plenty, right? We've got to have plenty. Right? Where's our... Oh, yeah, we've got plenty. So I think what I'm going to do is actually skim through the atmosphere on the first pass and let that bring us in, because I want to slow down gradually. I think that should be okay. I don't want to burn up in the atmosphere. In fact, maybe we should go for a slightly higher and bleed off a little bit more. It's 50. I'm trying to think of the graph, like. Oh wow, and we're going to be coming in at quite the oblique angle. All right, so we just want to get something like that. We're not going to bleed off too terribly much this time around. How long has our mission been running? 10 days. He's 10 days in this can. Sorry, Jeb. But at least since we're so far off the plane of the elliptic, then hopefully we won't have to worry about the Mun at all. And what I may do is actually, as I come in, I might help out the... Like, I might fire the engines a little bit, because we have fuel. It won't be the most efficient time to fire the engines, but, well, it will be to reduce the apoapsis and bring us in. But, I mean, it's, I guess what I'm saying is, like, it... Oh, hello, graphical glitch. It won't be the most, efficient in terms of the engine's performance, because we'll be in the atmosphere. But I mean, we're moving at 3 kilometers a second, and the graphics are fixed. So 3 kilometers a second. I don't really want to be doing that into the atmosphere, into any part of the lower atmosphere. But 50, I think, will be okay. I think we're gonna tell Jeb to hold retrograde, which is burning a bunch of energy, but I think we'll be. In fact, I'm gonna pop that up so I can see it. But I think this will be okay. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I want to bring this in so that we can slowly reduce our... Yeah, we're still out past the Mun's orbit. What does that optimistic mean? Oh, that's the ship name. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a... I thought that was some new like tag on like, oh, this is the optimistic periapsis or something like that. All right, what's our altitude now? Okay, so we burned off a little bit more altitude, and so when we get out here, I think I'll bring the periapsis down again. I just didn't want to come screaming in at 3,000 meters per second. Because that's really fast. I can't wait till we have maneuver nodes, and then you can like right click and say warp 2. Although I do have Kerbal alarm clock, which I should be making use of that. I forgot I added that in. It's one of the like essential mods, and I forgot that I had it here. All right, retrograde. Just give it a swing. Oh, it's good that like at least that it doesn't like flip you around to prograde all the time or anything, but okay. Let's go ahead and bring a little more than I intended, but I think we're gonna be okay. Fingers crossed, right? That's about all I can do at this point. I mean, I guess I could burn. I could shallow this out a little bit, just burn a little north. So I won't really add any more or too much energy to it. I just want to raise the periapsis a little bit. Okay. Just broadening the orbit a little so that we have a little more time in the atmosphere, but we're not getting too low. I mean, if I was playing with the... So at one point I had, not in 1.0 or anything, but at one point I had the what was it? Something life support, like sort of the like TAC life support or something like that. And so, this many days in orbit, you'd be dead. So you had to actually care about those as well, and not just if you had like power to run the systems and that kind of stuff. You actually had to care about, were you going to run out of oxygen and all the necessities. We're still moving really fast, but we're definitely lower in the atmosphere here. And we'll burn off more of our speed. We'll bring this in. Are we over KSP? No, I didn't think so. But I can never. I always find it difficult to tell where KSP is. It's over here though. There. I wish you could click on the. I know you can later, but like I wish you could click on those right now and still see what they were going to be. It'd make this kind of stuff a little bit easier. I'm tempted to do enough of a burn right now to make sure that I'll be captured or return on the next orbit, but I kind of want to keep some delta V just for emergency maneuvers, just in case we have to. See, so we'll burn. There we go. It's fine. Come out of the atmosphere. It's interesting that it's not, I wouldn't call it stable, but it's not awful. So we have no stability control on it right now, right? It's just flopping around, and it's not so horrible. Okay. This time around, I think I'm going to burn so that we get down into 36 kilometers, which will put us, that's definitely a return. Although, you know, I say that, but I don't know if that's true with the new aerodynamics. That's actually a point. I hope it's still good. I hope it's not you're dead territory. The good news is that we're down in like high-speed orbit, so we're not having to wait. Like Jeb's only, you know, it was 13 days before, and it's still 13 days, so he's not like way to overshoot there, Jeb. All right, retrograde, burn. Okay. Let's hope this is not the death of Jeb. Whoa. Right, we definitely want to make sure we're pointed retrograde, because we're going to be moving at a pretty good clip, and I would like to make sure we can actually help a little bit with thrust. That's what I'm basically saving this for, I think. Just a little extra kick if we need it to help slow down. All right. Moment of truth. Jeb, are you coming home? What's interesting is we might actually be landing pretty close to the KSP. I totally didn't plan this, but if this works the way that it used to work, is that you would want to target 36 kilometers somewhere around where you wanted to actually be landing. So we may actually come down within, maybe in the mountains here. And that'd be pretty funny. Is it F11? Yes. Is anything, like, I wish I knew how hot that was. Well, we do have a heat shield, so there's that. So once we feel like we aren't going to be able to withstand the temperatures, like if these things are starting to overheat, which I don't think they are. Like, I wish I knew what colors were what. I'll have to look that up. The good news is that we should, I think the way this like heating will work is I should probably look that up too, but my understanding will be that, you know, these parts will take that first. So starting to get into some of the thicker atmosphere. We're slowing down, which is good. Sorry, science, but we're not keeping you. Come on, Jeb. Keep it together. Keep it together, Jeb. Oh, God. Don't burn through your electric charge. Oh, we're going to burn through our electric charge like it's candy. I wonder if I should turn off SAS. Oh, God. That was terrifying. Wonder if I should I could turn SAS on, but not have it, Not have it fighting to maintain prograde or retrograde exactly, but just have it on. Man, re-entry scares the crap out of me. Because I'm playing with, you know, like if the Kerbals die, that's it. Well, are we? Okay. Okay, we're actually going to be a lot further past it than I thought. So the aerodynamics are absolutely different. You don't slow down nearly as fast. I mean, like we're falling. We're not actually falling super fast compared to how fast we're going sideways, I think. I mean, I guess that's good. That's good. Don't get me wrong. But we're spending a lot of time in the upper part of the atmosphere, and I'm perfectly okay. Now we're starting to fall faster. Vertical speed is increasing. While our overall surface speed is decreasing. Got plenty of heat shield left. What does this look like? Whoa. Okay. So bright yellow, hot. Got it. Decelerating at what? Is that half a G? 1 G? I guess we're decelerating at 1 G. Plenty heat shield. Staying stable-ish. Oh, come on. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. I don't know if that's the camera or if that's like camera shake or is that the pod shaking. I think that's camera shake because we're at like 2G deceleration. Come on, we need to get through. Okay, we're starting to get. Oh, okay, we're decelerating pretty fast, but we're out of the horrible heat, I think. Okay, we're under 600 meters per second. Hope that was good. Wow. Okay, so heat does seem to like travel upward from the... Like, I guess it travels up, so... That's not terrifying or anything. Does it tell us anything about like... Ooh. Yeah, I am going to really enjoy having some unmanned missions as well. At least that if they explode on return, it's not the end of the world. Okay, what's our heat look like now? I don't know if this causes like a memory leak. That's the problem. Like I know there was some stuff about that, so I don't know. Don't want it to cause any issues. All right, so good things to know is you probably want to have something that's neutrally stable on. God, that feels like you're going to crash into the ground. Or you need a lot of electric charge. Because we were burning through that so fast, and it was wobbling around like crazy. Oh, this looks like it's going to be successful at least. Alright, I want to see the heat play now. Like, does the heat dissipate? Like, does it cool off here? I don't know. I mean, it seems kind of still super orange-red to me. Alright, well. And we EVA and and get... Fantastic. Board. And now let's recover. So all we have is essentially a crew report and an EVA report from the ocean, because our science modules are never to be seen again. See, look at that. We actually did come down pretty close. 2 experience gained. What does that unlock for him? Like, what else can he do? Nothing yet. Okay, well, fair enough. It's funny, it's, you know, it says talk about close encounters any closer and there'd be paperwork. And it's like, you don't even know. Well, I guess they do know, but that's truer than it's a truer statement than intended. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to wrap this episode up. It's been going on a little long, but not much you can do. They take as long as they take. So I hope you enjoyed, and and come back next time for more terrifying re-entries with Kerbals you don't want to lose. So if you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time.